Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. Saw the TV news this morning. Uh, Texas, a church shooting. A guy goes and shoots a bunch of unarmed people in a church. A larger amount this time, but two vigilant Texans pursued him. And, well, we'll find out in this evening's news. They don't know yet. This news that I saw earlier about it, they don't know if they shot the guy when they pursued him, which it would be well deserved. My hat's off to them. Or did he take his own life? So we don't know. We'll find out soon enough. I was going to wait until I make this video, but still, there's a lesson here too that which should be done. Anybody who does shit like that in Texas, they should, or if they think about going around and shooting people like this in Texas, they should know and be aware that other guys in Texas are going to pursue their ass and get him. That's the way it should damn be. Even though I'm not in Texas, I'm in Pennsylvania. That's the way it should be. I think by the time the police get here, you don't know. But if the police get him, that's good too. But another thing which I'm going to say, just like I said in that other church shooting where the kid with the Confederate flag, with a stupid little toy Confederate flag, getting him pictures in social media, goes and shoot a bunch of people because he don't like black people, and he picks a bunch of black people to shoot in a church. That shit is wrong too, and I've said that before. And the Las Vegas shooting, that guy shoots a bunch of people. Evidently, he had all the money that you could ask for, more than a lot of us would ever see, but money didn't buy him happiness. It bought him the right to gamble, probably get a bunch of prostitutes on top of the girlfriend he had, which was away at the time when he did the shooting. Evidently, well, this looks to me, and probably a lot of you guys, that he had all kind of money and was still miserable and didn't like to see anybody else having a good time and a bunch of other people happy and going to a concert. And you get a bunch of people, whether they have a lot of money or not, they don't like to see anybody else having a good time when they're miserable, so they go out and shoot a bunch of people in a country music concert. That's what this guy looks to me. Guy that had a lot of money. The money didn't make him happy, so he decides to go shoot a bunch of people. No matter what else you want to believe that was said in the other articles about him. But that gives me a pretty good picture. Just because there was a bunch of guys having there's a bunch of people having a good time, and he didn't like it. And he did, but anyway, whether it's this guy in the Las Vegas shooting or the guy in this Texas shooting, or somebody that's like, whether it's some young kid that doesn't like, or anybody that doesn't like somebody because of a race, okay, or any reason, whether it's that or the Las Vegas shooting or Texas shooting or any or some guy a few years ago during a Batman movie that shoots up a bunch of people in a theater. People like this are nothing but damn cowards. Shooting unarmed people for whatever reason, yeah, that really makes you want to die a martyr and some hero, in their demented mind, or maybe they don't give a damn, they just want to shoot somebody. It's easy pickings. But why the fuck don't these people that do these things, why don't they go to somewhere that's like more gangland, more dangerous, where neighborhoods where you see a bunch of people shooting each other anyway while they're all jacked up on whatever drugs and they're literally fearless. White people shooting other white people, and black people shooting other black people, Latino people shooting other Latino people, gang violence, they're jacked up on God knows what, and literally fearless, and they don't care if they get shot or whatever. Oh, you get guys that do these shootings, they won't go over there. The minute they raise that weapon there, their ass would be history. So what do? Go shoot at a bunch of unarmed people. Like in a church, a bunch of people because they're black, shoot unarmed black people instead of going to the other neighborhoods where there'd be some black people shooting back, you know what I mean? And they'd be dead. Yeah, well, these people always want to go for the weak. You don't like somebody because of their race or their ethnicity, go shoot a bunch of unarmed ones. Because they're cowards. Plain and simple. But the fact that they're called cowards, they can conveniently, if you call them a coward, they'll conveniently shoot you with their little guns. So that's oh, that's completely okay. And I'm not telling people to go out and go to gangland and go do that. No, but you're seeing this way more now. They won't go to these other neighborhoods. Well, there's these neighborhoods now that the police are getting killed. You can't cross our borders into Mexico and all that, and then the South American countries, and you got these other countries where, so plus you got ISIS militants and all that. You got so many people heavily armed, police can't even deal with them. And then, like, you get these other cowards with guns that won't go over there and go shoot people. No, they can get shot too easy. So they go on and go after unarmed people. You know what I mean? What the fuck kind of logic is that? I mean, why don't they go where the action is? Not that I'm making anything on. I'm just saying. Yeah, like I said, it might sound like a broken record, but fucking cowards. But anyway, a guy like us over in Texas like that, who gives a rat's ass with these people that the anti-NRA people are saying, and you're not gonna be able to get rid of all these guns. You know what I mean? And if that was the answer, look at Chicago. I mean, there are people getting illegal guns out of fear of getting shot. You know, I saw this documentary, Chicago. There's these black guys being interviewed. They're getting shot by their own. Well, you don't know who the hell it is. Well, Chicago had the other, but way back in the heyday where, you know, the old gangsters and the Tommy guns in the cars. Yeah, that's true. But you got people in these damn cities, they're getting illegal guns because they're more afraid of being shot by people in the streets. They're scared of that more than the police. And that's like serious. But one thing I'm going to say to you is, like, yeah, there should be a what do you call it? What do you want to call it? A lesson? Think about going and doing a mass shooting like that in Texas. Yeah, maybe you kill a bunch of people, but expect people from Texas to come after you. You know what? I don't live in Texas, like I said, but that's the way it should damn be. I mean, the minute you're going to take a legitimate firearm off of somebody else because out of fear of people who obtain guns, you can obtain guns anyway and go kill and you use it to kill people. Yeah, you should expect a couple Texans to come after you. So whether we hear on the TV news that the guy took his own life, or those people, them Texas citizens that chased him down, maybe they got him. I hope the hell so. But even if he took his own life, still, you should expect it. If you do something like that in Texas, they damn should come after you. They should. Or wherever the hell it is. Or if somebody has a weapon permit, right, and they see somebody doing some mass shooting, they pull out the gun and say, drop the gun or else I'll kill you. Then they don't listen, bam, shoot them. But the only danger, I say too, is if you're a person with a gun permit and say there's like that Las Vegas shooting or any kind of shooting that somebody's crazy man's going out with a gun, and say you have a legitimate permit and you go out and you pull out a gun, there is a danger too where, yeah, with some of our luck, the cops would come right and show right up and think you're the shooter and they shoot you. So that's a concern too. That would be my fucking luck, you know what I mean? So, be sure and write, if you do it, be sure and write that you can nail his ass right there and not get in some big firefight where other people are going to get killed and all that shit. But yeah, the cops come, or say some other person with legitimate gun permit comes in before the cops and then shoots you, thinks you're the shooter. All we know is there's a shooter out there, and they go, and that shit can happen too. You can get, I don't want to remind people of that. Me and the girlfriend were talking about that. Say, what if a person with a legitimate permit sees a shooting going on and sees the shooter, and he gets in, goes after him, or the cops, or another person with a gun that has a legitimate permit thinks you're the shooter. Yeah, that shit can damn happen. But yeah, you got to worry about that. But well, it's just like Jesse Ventura says. 911, calling 911. That's the cops. The cops just get there after everyone's dead. Even though some of you guys, whether you like Jesse Ventura or not, but he did say that. I agree with him. I mean, if you don't have a gun and you're behind something, you might die anyway. Fucking throw something at him. If it's in a damn supermarket, or someplace where throw something at the damn person's head. Or if you're a bunch of people, all right, and the guy's doing something, everybody grab a can of, I don't care if it's pork and beans or green beans or bottles. Everybody just start from every direction, start throwing things at him. I mean, yeah, do that. It's the best you can do, I guess. But I can't say enough. These people that do this, freaking cowards. I mean, I'm very disappointed at the fact that these people don't even think to go after something that's more of a challenge. Not that I'm pushing it, like I said. I don't know. Was it part of human nature that people were going after the unarmed and the weak and the innocent or whatever? Easy targets. Yeah, you go live by a gun. If you live by the gun as a coward, then you'll die by the gun as a coward. Simple as that. Because somebody else, you may kill a bunch of people, but they will shoot you. That's the way it should damn be.